Welcome to the Frontier Media Center Virtual Learning Commons. My name is Emily Bordas, and I will be taking you through this tutorial explaining some of the features that the Learning Commons offers and kind of how it works. A Virtual Learning Commons is kind of like a website with information, but it's more than that too. It's a place where anyone can come in and contribute information and profit from that information, and people can add their projects and exhibitions and things like that. So it's a lot more interactive and collaborative. This Virtual Learning Commons is organized by tabs of some of the different areas. The first tab is the Frontier Media Center VLC Home and Information Center, and that's kind of like a home page. And here you will find information on the Media Center. There's a calendar right here where you can go to find events and things going on. There's a section for Learning Commons 2.0, and there will be some things coming soon here. Just different school events that start taking place. We're going to add a link to the Media Center Facebook page when that gets up and running. We'll add that here. Over to the right, there's the Media Center staff. There's a place for new materials that are coming into the library. So if you're curious about those, you can come here. And these will be changing throughout the year as new books and things come in. And then down here's just a little information on how the Media Center is organized, if you have any questions about that. Over to the left are all your important links. And this little area will stay with you in each tab. So you'll always have access to these. The first link is to the catalog. It's called Destiny. The second link is to the databases that Frontier has access to. There's a link to the Edmond Public Schools databases, and there's also a link to the Edmond Public Library. Under the School Culture tab, there is there's a space for school happenings, things that are going on right now, and there's a space for future happenings. So anyone can come in and add anything that might be going on in the school. They can add that here. There's also links to the Frontier Elementary homepage, the PTO, things like that. And over here on the right, there are archived events. So for example, last year we had the illustrator Michael White come and visit, and there's a link there to information on him. Under the Literacy Culture tab, there are a ton of resources here for celebrating literacy. So there's links for kids, there's links for teachers, there's book award links, there's information on intellectual freedom. So you should really come and explore some of these pretty cool links with some fun stuff to do. Over to the right are links on how-tos. So if you want to learn how to create a book trailer, you can come here and get some information on that. If you want to learn how to start a book club, there's a little bit of information on that. And then down here at the bottom, there's a space to add any literacy initiatives that are going on. So if you have a book club going on or a writing contest, feel free to come and add that here and share that with everybody. Under the Knowledge Building Center tab, this is a place where we can add any major collaborative learning projects that are taking place. So over here on the left are the current Knowledge Building Centers that are taking place. Right here is the link to my Knowledge Building Center for a second grade class dictionary. And you can click on this link to actually take you to that web page for more information, and there will be a tutorial there also with more details on that. There's also a link here if you want a template for creating your own Knowledge Building Center. And over here on the right are archived Knowledge Building Centers, so there's a space there. As we collect more, we'll add some of the older ones here so that people can use them as examples. And in the middle, here's some information on personal learning environments, what they are, what they can include, and some links to information on creating a personal learning environment. The tab to Design Hall, this is a great place for students. This is where students can come and invent and collaborate kind of on their own without much adult interference. So hopefully this will be a fun place for students. I've started a Frontier Symbaloo, here's the link, and throughout the year students can come and add tiles or utilize others' tiles and collaborate and have fun with the Symbaloo and use it to get information. Here's a YouTube video explaining how to get started on Symbaloo if anyone has any questions about that. And then over on the right are suggestions for getting students started in self-directed learning. So there's some information there. The Experimental Learning Center tab, there's a virtual teachers lounge where teachers can come and post opportunities, announcements. There's a place for standards. Anything that you think might be helpful to other teachers, you can add here. The middle column has a place for initiatives or development that's currently taking place. So you can come and add that here. And then over on the right hand side, there's a space where we can add Web 2.0 tools that you think might help with teaching. There's a couple of links added already, and there's a place where anyone can add any other tools or tutorials or anything they have found helpful that they think might help someone else. You can add that here. Under the Help Center tab, there's a little bit of information on viewing these pages. If you want to be able to edit these pages, my contact information is here, so we can get you started on that. I also have my contact information under Contact Us. So if you have any questions about the Virtual Learning Center, any technical difficulties, any trouble editing, you can come here and get my contact information for help. The last tab is Resources, and under Resources, I've listed some references that were used to help create this Virtual Learning Commons, and there's also a place for recommended resources. So I've added a few articles and books that I think might be helpful to teachers, but anyone else can come in and add resources also that they find helpful or interesting or anything like that. So that is the Frontier Virtual Learning Commons. Thank you for coming by. I hope you'll come back and explore further and collaborate and have fun. All right, thank you again.